Hope we have enough. Oh, no, we've got red. It may not work. Oh, no, it just turned green. I was worried about the internet, but it did turn green, so that's good. Hi, buddy. Oh. Somebody's calling me.
Your snail diet makes her...
Kate was worried she doesn't see Cheeto. Hi, guys.
I don't see him either, so.
She's got him.
Oh, Monty's out, Cheeto's out.
Hi, hello, guys. We're live at Tropical Oasis Pet Store. We've got Chris and Jazzy here, and it is very windy, so hi, Coco. Good to see you. Look at him. Oh. Look at the wind blowing his crest. That's hysterical. Hi, guys.
And Tropical Oasis is having their Customer Appreciation Day, so there's hot dogs and all kinds of sales on animals and snakes and geckos.
And Chris has some
I've got
conures.
lots of animals up for adoption here.
Hi, Tiana.
If you guys are in Fargo-Moorhead area, please stop by.
Yes, we'd love to
see
meet
guys.
you. We would
so
love.
Carla, if you're on, get over here.
We'll notice so when she comes on, we can make sure. So how's everybody been? We had a little minor emergency with Enzo the other day. He started vomiting, and Chris and I ended up taking him to the emergency clinic. So he's on medications right now, but he is okay. I mean, he's all right, but it was really scary. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you see up there, buddy? Thank you, you guys. It's good to see y'all. But we're gonna walk around in a few minutes and show you guys some of the other animals that are here. Yeah, I know, Coco. It was really scary. He was vomiting for quite a while and was really lethargic. It was horrible. But yeah, he's a-okay now. I mean, he's still on his medication, but definitely on the upward swing. And then y'all can see his really long feathers are gone. And look at his flight feathers, you guys. A lot's changed. I haven't been on in probably a week and a half at least. And his tail feathers, you can see where they're, or sorry, his flight feathers. See how they're crossing in the back? They're coming in, y'all. It won't be long. You're at a car show, Tiana? That's cool. We like car shows too. So yeah, so behind me, so let me get this and we'll walk around a minute. I'm gonna flip the camera. Well, I can. Do you want to do that for me?
If anybody's wondering, it was in your yard, but common sorrel.
Wait, hold on, Chris. Hold on. I need to flip it real quick so you can tell him. Okay, go ahead.
So common sorrel, it's a weed that can grow in your yard, and we can actually eat it. You can put it in your salads and eat it with spinach. In fact, people do, and it tastes good. But to birds, it causes stomach upset.
Yeah, so we're pretty
that's
sure.
What we were seeing.
Yeah.
Because the throw up was actually the urates were very white, just like normal, but the solid parts, which should have been looking like pellet and bird feces, it literally, just imagine taking grass, putting it in a blender, and adding a little water to it. It was that green.
Yeah.
And so that's how we were pretty sure it was something he got into and something he ate, and we just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
But we found out it was common sorrel.
Yeah. So watch out for that. For sure. Okay, guys, so we've set our live goal, and we're going to walk around a little now. You can see some of the animals that Chris has brought up here. And here's Enzo for y'all who just joined. We'll show you him again, too. But here are some of the animals these are yours, too, right?
Yep.
That are up for adoption, all of these?
Well,
here?
these two here are not up for adoption.
Okay.
It's just kind of to show them off. This is a pair of red Nigerian Euromastics.
Those are cool.
And
look at the orange on them.
The orange is the male, and the one that's a little more brown and then just a spotty orange is the female.
See, that's how it happens. The girls are never as pretty as the boys in nature, are they? They're always the blah drab colors.
In most things, yes. Yeah. And these are the greatest pet in the world. You don't have to give them water. Because they actually don't drink. They absorb water through their body. So you give them a good soak once a week, and that's all you have to do for water. And otherwise, they eat lentils, dried lentils. And so they're really a perfect little pet.
I don't see that.
This isn't the cave they're normally in, so if anyone's wondering, it's usually much larger.
Do you mean if anyone's judging?
Right. Yeah, no judging. Remember, all these are temporary cages, especially when you see the birds. The birds are not in cages this small, ever. And they normally have a basking spot of between 130 and 140 degrees. So they really, right now they're running around going, this place is too small. That's what they're doing. I can hear them.
That's cute.
This little one here is Tweety. This is a yellow Indian ringneck. We don't know if it's male or female. At 18 months, if it develops a ring around its neck, then it's male. If it doesn't develop a ring around the neck, it's still a female. And she's up for adoption. These two here, this is a pair of conures. This is a pineapple conure and a green cheek conure. They're about 3.5 years old. And it's Mickey and Mallory. So
they have to go together.
And they have to go together. They are definitely bonded. And behind us is Carla. She just stopped in to say hi.
I'm so excited. Fun to see you. Carla is one of our viewers. It's often on our lives, you guys. How fun to see her. Wave to everybody. Yay.
I'm so excited to meet Enzo.
Yay! And hi, Jesse. And there's Cade, if y'all haven't seen him in a while. It's so good to see you. Are you yeah. Lovely to meet you. All right, so then we've got some other creatures. Okay, guys, we're live on TikTok here. So what can you tell us about this guy?
This is a savanna otter. He's native to Africa. Their main diet in the wild is snails.
Okay.
And other invertebrates, so whatever they can fit in their mouth and catch. This one is stunted. They usually get about 4 feet.
And what would have caused that, or could have?
They eat for a year before first This is probably as big as it's going to get.
Okay.
But they typically get 48 inches.
Okay, very cool. And then, what was your name again?
Kyle.
Kyle. So Kyle brought his snakes, and I'm being very brave coming over here. I'm terrified. Like, I need psychiatric help, like, for a phobia. But look at me. I'm standing over near them. I'm so proud. Like, honestly, I used to hyperventilate just seeing pictures. Like, oh, and look at these.
Getting people over their extreme animal phobia. That's the process.
Oh my gosh, maybe I should figure out what you watched or what you learned. Yeah, so these are all out here. What are these little guys?
So these are a few varieties of
gecko.
Geckos.
Okay.
They're from New Caledonia. What's the coolest thing about these, they don't need a huge enclosure. They don't need extra heating.
Oh.
72 degrees is the perfect temp. And
so they're very easy to take care of.
And they don't need insects. You can feed them insects, but they mainly get like a prepared diet from like Pangea or Rapashi. It's a powder, you mix it with water.
Okay, very cool. Okay, and so how hard is it? Is that a difficult pet? Is that one?
I would not call these a beginner pet.
Okay.
They need a large cage, really hot spot.
Okay.
Decent amount of humidity.
Okay. Do they like to be handled? Like, do they need that or not necessarily?
If you socialize them, they can be very easy to handle. People walk them on leashes in Florida.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If you do not socialize them, they can be very much a handful.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Well, thank you. And then what's over there? Is there anything in that?
Another ball python.
Oh, okay.
So the story behind this, I don't know the exact details. Somebody brought it to Jack. I assume they picked it up at another pet store. They said it didn't have enough personality for them.
Oh, okay.
So they brought it to Jack with the full setup and said basically rehome.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I am trying to help him sell this.
Oh, you can get it out. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't want it on me. But
I'm trying to get this sold for Jack. Somebody brought it in. I assume they bought it at Petco.
So if anyone's interested in a ball python, we're...
Do you want me to show them?
Oh, yeah, sure. I just can't hold them, but no, it's fine. No, it's
that
fine.
whole setup is $300. The individual snakes are $100.
So look, you guys, it's a great deal. If you've been looking for a snake, here you go. Look how nicely it's being handled and seems very calm, so that's nice. Yeah, well, good. So if you guys are looking for any snakes here, or he has those little geckos that he said are very easy. So if anyone's looking for that. Okay, look, we've got Froggy over here from the radio channel here, station, I guess. Froggy 99.9 is out here. That's cool. So here's what's going on. Oh, let's go check out this one. This is Cheeto, right?
Yes.
What can you tell us about having, what is he and how is he as far as a pet? Like, are they easy to take care of?
So
Not?
I would consider them beginners. So this is a bearded dragon. His name is Cheeto.
Okay.
They eat like small insects, stuff like that. You can normally bathe them once a week. They love just kind of like soaking in.
Okay.
And as they grow, they'll shed out of their skin, so they have sheds.
Okay.
Not really. Some of them have really like peculiar attitudes, but most of them are pretty chill and pretty laid back. So they're very good,
Aw.
good pets for people who want to get into the reptile.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool. So this one, I don't think he's up for adoption, is he?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so, but let me zoom in a little bit on his face. Look at that, y'all. It's funny, I'm so terrified of snakes, but lizards just don't creep me out like the snakes do. But isn't he pretty, y'all? And he's sweet. This is the one that's so sweet, isn't he? Like,
Yeah.
hi, buddy. Look, y'all. I'm touching him even. Yeah, and there's that little...
The other ones, I'll trade that. That's my property. That one's Jack's.
Oh, look, you guys.
I am
Look
okay
at
with
that. That is so cute.
I'd rather have...
I hope y'all are enjoying and seeing all these beautiful little animals. Thank you for telling us about him. And then we have these guys again. Look at that pretty orange. That is so cool. That is really neat. And then we've got the little Indian ringneck that Chris was telling y'all about. And then the little pair of bonded conures. And Carla. So these two would have to be adopted together. And I thought I just heard motorcycles, which could be my friend Shelby is coming. So let me flip this for a minute, and you guys, while we can, do what? What do we do? Hold on. My IT guy's coming. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So here is Enzo again. So we just went around and heard about all the different snakes and geckos and
everything's on really good sales today too out here. You guys, pythons for $100, which is insanely cheap.
wow.
So
Yeah, you guys, if you're interested in any reptiles, a pair of bonded conures up for adoption, a little Indian ringneck. Now, is he for sale or adoption? Either, kind of both. Kind of both. You'd have to really impress Chris to take him home.
You
Let's
have
put
to
it that
really
way.
know either
Hi, Christine.
either Quakers or Indian ringneck experience.
Okay, Coco said she loves the eyes on the Indian redneck. Or redneck.
Yes.
Redneck! Can you tell I'm from Texas?
He's an Indian redneck.
Oh my gosh, y'all, that is so... I just called it an Indian redneck.
I thought he said the same thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, can y'all see him? Look at those eyes. So precious. So yeah, you guys, if you're looking for a good deal on snakes or looking to adopt some birds, come on out to Oasis Tropical Pets on, it's like 9th and 13th.
Yep, yeah, right in West Fargo.
Yeah, in West
And they have
Fargo.
some good deals inside and stuff too.
Because they have
lots
fish?
lots of fish, frogs,
Spiders? Don't they have spiders?
axolotls, lots of spiders, tarantulas.
Yeah,
all
that's
that
what
stuff.
Kay's waiting to go in
Actually,
and see.
the most impressive thing I've seen in here is tortoises. He's got red-footed tortoise for $199.
Would you guys
normally
like to
about
see?
$350 to $400.
Wow.
So if you're interested in a red-footed tortoise, I've never seen a price that low.
Hi.
I'm tempted.
Oh gosh. Okay, so they want us to go inside and show what's in there. So okay, we'll take you.
Turtles as well.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay, we're gonna take y'all inside the pet store, so you guys can come see the turtles and tortoises and. No, but you could get a tarantula. Kate's absolute favorite. Definitely not. Okay, Kate, you wanna flip this for me again?
You would have to pay me.
Flip that. Hello.
Okay.
What kind of bird?
This is a green. Okay, can we show all this stuff? Okay. All right, guys, we're now inside Tropical Oasis, and we're going to show you
These are called axolotls. If you've ever seen How to Train Your Dragon, that's what Toothless was based on.
Aww.
And then his girlfriend's one of the white ones there.
It's okay. All right. Hi, Deb. Aren't these neat, you guys? Are these pretty easy to take care of?
Those are so easy to take care of. They get only about maybe 12 inches long or so.
Okay.
They eat really easy. They don't need a filter. They don't need a heater.
Oh, wow.
And this is all they ever look like. They just get bigger.
But they need to be in just what size is the minimum aquarium?
I would say at this age they could be in a 10-gallon. I'd say at maximum size, maybe like a 35 or 40-gallon would be pretty big for them, I think.
Okay, awesome. And what's your name?
My name is Kyler. I'm the fish guy.
Oh, nice. Okay, guys. And look, y'all.
Our Russian tortoise is one of the bigger ones we have, but then we have also these itty-bitty.
Oh my gosh, look. Oh, how precious. And what type is this?
These are the red-toed tortoises.
Oh, okay. And are these for pets pretty easy? Do you have to give them anything to warm them?
The little ones, these guys like more rainforest, so warmer, and then they like a little bit of humidity. Okay. The Russian, however, is so easy. They can even live in places that get down to 40 or 30 degrees, and they dig a deep hole. But around here, if you just put them in a tank with the good lighting and things, they'll be really nice and personal.
But again, those red footers are only $200.
And that must be unusually low.
Yeah, that's almost half price.
Wow, guys, half price on these out here. And we're at Tropical Oasis Pet Store in West Fargo. We are off of 13th Street and 9th. So kind of by, there's a Gate City Bank, and also Froggy 99.9 is here. Here we have $200 for these birds plus cage. It's $200 for all these birds. It has to be because it's with the cage. You guys, it looks like these birds are $200. All these birds
with the cage.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Look at these adorable little birds, and you get 4 of them.
Yep, 4 of them with the cage.
4 of them with the cage, you guys. Here's Enzo with Chris over here. Say hello. Say hi. He loves looking at all these other birds. Do you see him checking it out? And here we have a little cockatiel. And so, do we know the price on him?
I don't know the price on him.
But if you're interested, oops, I think I might have scared him. Sorry, little guy. If you're interested, come on by and see us. There's also hot dogs here. But yeah, this is a really good deal. And they've got basically half off of these adorable little tortoises. Those are the cutest little things. No. Kate's wanting a tortoise. I'm like, no, thank you. All right, now we're getting to Kate's favorite part. Is there something in here that's...
Nope, that was a person came in and did some trades.
Oh, okay.
This is kind of the crested gecko or leopard gecko section. So there's different max, snow, reverse stripe, all the fancy stuff. And then there's normal leopard geckos too.
Okay, so we got all kind of cool lizards in here, and Enzo loves looking at all this stuff. A raptor snake eyes leopard gecko. Why don't I see any of them? Do they hide or?
Yep, he's probably. Well, actually, he could be.
They might have them outside even. Oh, look, there's one. Yep. Okay, guys, see that one? That is a leopard gecko, male. Okay, we've got. Here's some brindle Dalmatian crested geckos. Wow, I sound like I know what's up. I don't see him. Oh, he's a good one. I can't even see him, y'all. He's such a good chameleon. Is that something right there?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay,
yep.
y'all, I spotted him. He's right there.
You can see his little tiny butt tail.
See him? Right there. Oh, thank you guys for the gifts, Jonathan. Thank you for all those roses.
Lots and lots of gifts. Galaxies, hats, cowboy hats.
Yes, and remember,
Enzo looks awesome with a cowboy hat.
He does. And remember, you guys, on these days, I give the majority of this goes to Chris and his rescue.
So lots of gifts.
Yeah, so lots of gifts. He's a real animal lover and takes care of a bunch of animals that wouldn't have a home otherwise. Look, there's a little mushroom right there. How cute. See,
you're right.
Look.
Up here, you'd have to lift. This is a veiled chameleon. He's a large.
I don't know, you're taller than me.
Yep, right there, yep. And he's actually a really nice chameleon. For a veiled chameleon that actually wants to come out and say hi, that's rare. And this guy's actually a nice veiled chameleon.
Oh, that's cool. We got tree frogs back here.
And over here is kind of the tarantula set. This is the spider guy.
Oh, okay. Hello, spider guy.
Hi.
We're live on TikTok, so we're just kind of giving a show of what's here. And Kay, did you want to come hold anything? No, my child's terrified of them, but a lot of people, I'm sure.
There's a lot of people here. I wouldn't recommend holding it.
It's a joke. He wouldn't hold it. I was just teasing him. Okay, but you guys, if you're into spiders, there's a bunch of spiders here. We've got Is this what all you have is curly hair tarantula, or can you tell us a little bit about what these are?
So these right here is a Phonopelma simani, or a striped knee tarantula. We've got a couple of these. We've right here, these are avicularias. Avicularias, or a common name is a pinto. Down here we have some curly hairs. We've got two of them. There's one back there.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
We have red knee, or Brachypelma emorii.
Wait, is that it right there in the front? That thing right there? Or is that?
No, that's moss.
I was like, oh my gosh, that is strange.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't see that one, but look, you can see this one pretty clearly.
Yeah. Up here, you probably won't see these guys. These were captively bred in Minot, North Dakota.
Okay.
Along with these ones right here. So these are Cameroon red baboons. They originate from Africa, and they're a fossorial.
Okay.
These guys right here are Trinidad olives. So these ones are obviously from Trinidad. It's a dwarf species.
Okay.
These are also captive bred in Minot.
Okay. Can you kind of see them or not really?
Sometimes they pop out. So that's what I'm seeing.
They pop out.
Yeah, these guys actually get curious and pop out.
Oh, that's cool.
They only get like this big. So, and then see here. We got more pink toes here.
Okay.
We got some jumpers.
Oh.
These are regal.
What is that out there? Is that a dead
That's a
one?
molt.
Oh, okay.
So,
oh, that's their shell, huh?
That's a molt right there of a sling.
Wow.
So when they grow, they got a molt out.
Oh, that's cool.
Here's some more pink toes that I could probably stick up here.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it would have. All right.
We have a Goliath in here.
Is he buried? I mean, is he underneath there and you just can't see him? Okay.
Yeah, there's it's a sturmy. It's a Theraphosis sturmy.
Okay. All right. Now, how are these as far as having them as pets? Are they difficult to take care of? Or?
Most of them are very easy.
Okay.
There are some that are a little more, you got more care requirements, but most of them are pretty easy. You feed them once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Crickets? Do they eat crickets?
Yeah,
or?
crickets, mealworms. People feed them dubia roaches.
Okay.
Or the hornworms. So there's a variety of different feeders that you can feed them.
Okay.
Like these guys here like it kind of dry, so you don't got to worry about the substrate.
Okay.
Where these guys like it moist. So you just, depending on the species, you can learn a little bit about what it is that
they'll thrive in, huh?
That they thrive in, and you set them up that way.
Okay.
These guys, you set them up for like an arboreal setup. That's why it's taller.
Okay.
Because they climb to live in trees.
All right, very cool. So really just do a little research on them and see what's best for them.
There's over 900 species of known
gosh.
tarantulas. So,
okay.
And they all live in different. Some of them live in alt rock, like rock croppings. Some of them live in. There's one that lives in bamboo stalks.
Oh my gosh!
So
wow, that's awesome.
It all lives in its bamboo stalks.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, you guys. So if you're interested in any sort of spiders, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for the gift, y'all. I appreciate it. But if you guys are interested and you're in the Fargo-Moorhead area, you guys should come out to Tropical Oasis Pet Store and check these guys out.
Also keep scorpions.
Okay.
We have scorpions. These are whip scorpions right here. I can pull this guy out.
Okay.
So a lot of people seem to really like these guys.
Why don't I see him? Like, am I just blind? Oh, that's cool. Y'all see him? Look how tiny. Now, will he stay this small, or is this just a baby?
He'll get bigger.
Okay.
He'll get bigger. Some will get about this big. I'm not really sure exactly with this one. I'm not versed with whip scorpions.
Okay.
But people do like them. They're blind. They got little feelers. They're harmless.
Oh, harmless. That's important, y'all. Harmless.
They got little claws that to catch their prey with, but
okay, neat.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Pretty easy to keep overall.
Much easier than a macaw, you guys. Much easier.
Much easier than a macaw. If you want an easy pet that requires a lot less maintenance, tarantula keeping, there's a lot of people that keep them for that reason. It's a growing hobby. I'm just amazed all the time at how many people start keeping tarantulas. And I think a lot of it comes down to you can collect so many of them and it's a small footprint.
Yes.
You know, like in my personal collection, I'm pushing 60. I don't know the exact number.
Oh
I'm
my
pushing
gosh,
60.
60, wow.
But I've got a corner of a room set up, and I mean, when you consider how many are there.
Yes. They take up a little amount of space for as many as you have.
Space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
People like to have the variety and the ease of care.
Yes. Awesome.
Price is generally pretty good. It's one of those deals where.
Yeah, can you give us a range of like what you'd be looking at for like that guy right there that they can see? Like how much?
So this guy here, these guys here are anywhere from $25 to $40. I don't know what he's got on price tag here. These guys here.
This one?
Yeah.
This bigger one here.
Yeah, this is $54. That one's $54.
Okay.
So these guys here.
Very reasonable. I mean, that's a reasonable.
But there are some you can start getting up into more money. You know, someone could be upwards towards, you know, $500, $1,000.
Oh, okay. What is the most expensive one and why? Or like one of the most?
The most expensive tarantula, in my opinion, is going to be the T. Celadonian or the Brazilian jewel.
Okay.
Why it's so expensive is there's not that many of them. They're fragile as slings.
Okay.
And they're really hard to breed a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
Really small egg sacs.
I see.
And so they're known for their beauty.
Okay.
Pull mine up.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, you have one. Wow, that's awesome.
I definitely do.
That's awesome.
Let's see here.
He's got like yes, it was surrendered to that.
So while he finds his picture, we're going to show you one of the more rare tarantulas here.
So this right here
is
a Brazilian jewel.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Holy smokes. That's actually beautiful. Look at the pink on there, or is it red?
It's got pinks, reds, greens, purples, blues.
Wow. Look at his legs. He's beautiful. You guys, I'm not a huge spider fan, but this is a beautiful spider.
And this is a trapdoor tarantula that builds it up in the bark of trees.
Oh, wow.
So it builds a little nest, and it pops out, and it grabs its food and goes back in.
Wow.
And fortunate, in the last 8 months, I hadn't seen it, and for the last week and a half or 2 weeks, it was out. So I set up in a new enclosure, looking for a new trap, and now it's built a home, and I'll probably not see it again for another year.
Oh, wow. So pretty.
Oh, yeah. This one right there, that would be a green bottle of blue. We don't have any in the store, but that's the same one you might see up front.
Okay. All right, and then look over here. They've got some. Oh, look, it's a little baby bearded dragon. Look, y'all. Okay, he is adorable.
This is Jack.
Dalmatian. Well, thank you so much for talking to us about the spiders. That's awesome. So here's a crested gecko, a few of those. We've got bearded dragon. Excuse me, thank you. Hi, buddy. And then here's Chris with Enzo over here. He did.
I took photos.
That's awesome.
I took photos.
Yay.
It's a beautiful bird.
Aw, thank you.
Does he like fly yet?
He can. Yeah, he just can't get lift. So his flight feathers are coming in for sure.
As soon as he learns how to manipulate that tail, he will be flying.
Yeah, and he eventually.
With lots of training.
Well, you put them on an extended harness, basically, and then you get them real used to a particular perch, and then you train them to just come back to the perch. Yes. So this is Jack over here. He's the owner of Tropical Oasis Pets. So he's got his little bird, Mango, right? That's Mango? Yep. And Mango is kind of the store mascot. Yeah. Always here, so sweet. It's a precious little conure there. And here's Enzo again. And let's walk around a little bit more, you guys, and let me just show you what else is here. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. Oh, here's some fish, maybe? Syrian hamsters. Okay, we've got hamsters and whatnot in here. Oh, I see them. Look right there. Hear them? Yeah, so we've got that. And then look, he has here's a little cockatiel. Look, Carla's holding Enzo. He nipped her ear, but not hard. No, just nipping. We got another little yellow cockatiel here. And guys, look at this cool setup in here of all the different fish. Yep, we got fish galore. Y'all look, oh, what are these? We got some bunch of fish in here. Guys, it's a party out here. They've got the radio station out here. They have some free hot dogs. Look, that hinge right there just scared me. Look at the little crab. I don't know what I thought it was. Fun fact, if you get one of the sucker... Oh my gosh, look at this, y'all. It's a large garfish for $10. No. Wow. But yet these little ones are $50. Go figure. Oh no, they're not. My bad. They're 10, and then one is $7.99. So I hope y'all are enjoying the tour of this little store. It's really cute, and we'd love to meet you. It is fish. That is cool. Okay, so let's flip this back to me and Kate here. Which one is it? This one? Okay, hey y'all. So Kate and I are here. Chris and Carla. I thought they did say frog. Oh, look, here's what that guy was showing us earlier. Look how big they can get. Those are really neat. Hi. Very cool, you guys. This store is just really neat. What are the, oh, these are the ones from outside that he brought in.
They got too hot.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. 2 of them? Is it that hot? I thought they liked the heat.
I think just because of these containers.
Oh, I see. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's sad. He lost 2 of his snakes out there because it was too hot for him in this container. So frogs. Are there frogs in here? Do y'all know?
There are some walking frogs over there.
Okay.
There's some red-eyed tree frogs in the back.
Okay, so there are some frogs here. I just missed them. So let's look. Oh, they're over here. Okay, thank you. All right, so can you guys see these okay? You can see them right there underneath that leaf.
Where?
Right there in the front underneath the leaf.
Oh,
See 'em? And there's another one right there. Very cool, you guys. So yeah, this is just, I'm trying to back. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Wow, thank you. That's awesome, Marion. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're going to go back outside. Yeah, and Kate is really liking these little guys. I mean, they are cute. Let me go up here so there's no glare. Do y'all see them? And these little cuties, look at them for $200. And you get the cage as well. They are just precious. Oh, and hi, little guy. Hi, little fella. We got this little one. But this is a party in here. Y'all need to come see us, okay? If you're in the Fargo-Moorhead area.
Thumbnail dart frog.
Thumbnail dart. Hi, Chris. How are you? Let's go see. Oh, she's feeding them or doing something. Is she feeding them or? Oh, okay. What are they asking? Oh, look, y'all. Look. Ooh, very cool. Okay, I don't see any. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. Thumbnail dart frogs. Thank you, Marion, and everybody for contributing to the live goal. So much appreciated. All right, dart. Kate, let's find out if they have any thumbnail dart frogs. Let's find out. Was that lady must have worked here, right? Here, let's ask somebody. Chris, I'm going to find out for you.
Green feathers right there on the wing. They have yellow. Okay, exactly. Now, scarlets are spicy.
I will.
Well, that's why.
Look, Marion got something.
That's why he's spicy all the time. He sees you.
Oh, yeah. There he is. Did they have any thumbnail dart frogs here?
I don't think they have any dart frogs here anymore.
Okay.
I think he sold them all.
But you can get them?
Can get them.
Okay.
It usually only takes us about a week or 2 to get anything in.
Okay, so guys, they can order stuff for you guys as well. Oh, look at Enzo sitting on Carla. Yay! What a good bird! Whee! Doesn't it feel good? His wings are so strong, aren't they? Yes. Say woo! That's awesome.
Oh, hello, fun. Hello, buddy.
This is so good for him. This is awesome.
You know what's really neat? He's looking to me for protection.
Yes, I know. And that's good. That's really good.
He went to a couple other gentlemen. Never met him. He was just on their shoulder.
That is great. Way to go, buddy. Yay, Enzo.
Drop the Buddha.
Woo. So cute.
What do you see in there, buddy?
So can y'all tell Enzo's gotten bigger? Oh, yeah. I sure can. Yes, look at him.
I can feel it.
Yeah, and so his tail just looks so short to me because these are about 14 inches, and he lost some 20 inches.
Yeah.
I measured them, and
he's all his big ones. The
he
middle
is.
one and the 2 on the
Hi,
side.
buddy. How you doing? So can you wave hi? Hi. Oh, you're flapping. Just flapping. That's because Mama's here. Yes. Hi, buddy.
You know Cade? I just want to say, even strangers just have him on his shoulder.
Why don't you put him on your shoulders? Oh, look. Thank you, Marion. Whoa, dancing flowers. Look at that. Oh, she missed it. I was going to show you. Marion sent these awesome dancing flowers.
I probably haven't seen that one.
I know. I hadn't either. Oh, and Jonathan sent I love
Watch
you.
what he does. Watch what he does here. He's trying to sucker me in.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
fine, like there. But as soon as I put my other finger here, then he reaches down to try to bite.
So he tries to lure you in.
Yes, he's trying to lure me.
Yeah. He does that. He looks all cute, and then he grabs your arm and yanks it in. You a stinker. You a little stinker. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Such a good
We
bird.
love you. We love you.
Jonathan and Nani are in a good
I guess they are. Who's winning, Jonathan or Nani?
Nani is.
Nani is? Uh-oh, Jonathan. She's beating you.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
my.
such a good boy.
He's like, nah, I'll just stay down.
Such a good boy.
I'll stay down.
Oh, hi. Okay. You want to hold this for me and just... Hi, guys.
Because race comes.
I've actually never been here before.
Is there someone else you know?
Yeah, this is Shelby and Cole.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Shelby.
We got up the...
Yes, that's right. This is her boyfriend, Cole.
Chris.
And this is Carla. She's one of my live viewers that I've never got to meet her until today. This is Shelby. Easy to remember her name.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Very easy.
Yeah. So they play spiders.
Oh my God, Jonathan sent a swan.
Oh, swan. Dang.
Yeah, and now Jonathan's winning again.
Yes, he is. Go ahead.
No.
Yo, this is my friend Shelby.
You've done that a couple of times, so I'm like, I might be able to convince
Yes, I saw a picture on your Facebook where you were holding a macaw.
Yeah, it's all right up. Yeah.
Where were you? Where's that?
In Arizona.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Step up. Step up.
This is so good for him though, because he's learning to go to people. So I'm glad for him, and he's more willing to go for you than he will for
Because
me.
all of a sudden he knows me and he's looking like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
you're safe. I
Yeah.
know you.
Yeah, but he won't. Like, it's hard for me to hand him to someone. I think he's easier for you to hand him to someone than me.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because with you, he's going to go, I'm not leaving my mom.
Yeah.
Good buddy.
Yes, you're doing so good, Enzo. Have you been around birds before? No. Yeah, so he's a green winged macaw. He'll actually get a little
What do you
bigger
think,
than-
guys? Is there any
He's
questions?
10 months old.
There's not.
And they're
People are
just
just
a bunch of
watching.
gifts.
Sorry if we're missing any questions, guys. There's a lot going on
Yeah,
here.
this is more of a just show and tell.
Yeah.
But they are in a gift battle, so that's good. What? Feather flock. Okay, was that Jonathan or Marion? Okay, I see y'all. I see y'all. My two friends are getting into a gift battle, so that's all good. There's hot dogs out there. Did y'all get anything to eat?
He just reached down and just gave me little kisses.
Oh, look. You show Froggy. See Froggy.
So what you gonna think of that?
Oh, gosh. What is he going to think of him? At least it won't hurt him if he gets bitten. He's all padded up. What's that, Enzo?
Put your arm just like this. So this part,
He's going to go to him or not?
He's like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
he's like, no.
Yeah, he's like, no, thank you. That had to be kind of terrifying, really. Can you imagine?
He's doing really good. I am so happy.
What a good bird. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, no.
Oh, man, I wish Ozzy was here.
You wish what?
Ozzy was here.
Oh, I know. For sure. Well, I mean,
I've been watching Gary
yes.
and his girl and the crow adventure.
Oh, yeah.
That was just goosebumps.
I know. That was,
Scary.
it is scary.
He trusts him though.
He does, and it was cute that Echo, the young one, came back to him because she knew she was going to be outflown. I thought that was so cool.
So who's ready to adopt a pair of conures?
Yes.
Here, should we go show them?
But he doesn't ship. So, yeah, let's go outside and we'll show you. Yeah, why don't you go here? I'll follow you.
Let's get a little more.
Right now,
Oh yeah, this is that Vio Leone, guys. It's actually nice. Field chameleons usually do not want to be on people. They'd rather be just left alone. So this is a very nice one. He looks like he's got a little bit of a shed going on, but
he's just coming out.
Yeah, just coming out of a shed. But he's a very, very sweet chameleon.
Aww,
so get in touch with Jack or Tropical Oasis here if you want a nice chameleon.
Yes, absolutely. Aww. What you doing? Okay, and then there's that big guy again. Oh my gosh, y'all look.
The best part about him is he's called a river cooter, and that's just funny.
That is funny. Oh, I used to have one of these. Mine was a red-eared slider when I was little. It was Tessa the turtle.
If you stick your finger in the turtle tank, the red-bellied cooters will walk around, chase your finger, and try to bite it, which is hilarious.
Oh, that is funny.
And they're too little that it can't hurt.
Is that the little stink punch?
No, I took that one home because, of course, I had to take a turtle home. I better go put him back.
Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you for showing us. Yeah, guys, so come on out if you're in the Fargo-Moorhead area. Come see. All right, we're going to take you back outside now. Chris and Enzo. I want to see Enzo going on people's arms. That's amazing. And so here's the Froggy van. Oh, they're going on people's arms. That's amazing. And so here's the Froggy van. Oh, there are.
Carlos in there with me.
Oh, look at this fella.
Hi. It is. And then here, you guys, are these. These are not for sale or adoption. These are just Chris's that he came to show off. And then Cheeto. I'm gonna.
Hi.
Pretty boy. Pretty bird. What's a bird to do? Pretty boy. You're not gonna do it anymore? Okay, so I'm gonna put the phone on the stand for a minute. Hold on, I can't see. Can you flip this and we'll just leave this set up? Hold on, guys. Let me get this camera. Kate, I can't see. Can you flip it? Hold on, guys. We're gonna flip the camera so you guys can see. There we go. Okay, so this is Enzo's new perch that Chris built.
What? Give me a book fight. Give me a book fight. Give me a book fight.
Action. Wish I lived nearby. I'd love to meet y'all.
Yeah, this is actually a lot of fun out here, and Enzo is doing amazing.
Oh, is it still? Oh no, it's green now. Is everything okay now? You and Enzo have a wonderful day. Glitching. Okay, is it still frozen right now, y'all? Is it okay? Would love to come. You're back. Okay, yep, good. So Enzo is really wanting. Can he have a bite of hot dog, or is that really?
I mean,
bad?
just a hint.
Tiny
sure.
little hint.
Yeah.
Here, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna.
Oh, that was smooth. Smooth. That's
You
all.
little stinker.
Yeah, he just made the smooth, acting like he was going to eat something and then hopped on me. All right, we're back.
Gonna try now.
So do not feed your bird hot dogs. This is a tiny little
That's right.
treat.
You do not see this?
No, please don't judge me.
You can feed your bird fingers, though, apparently.
Yeah, here we go. That's all he's getting, and now I'm going to put this hot dog away because I don't want him to keep eating it.
He's talking about putting it away.
Oh, sure. Look, do you want it?
Oh, there you are, Jesse.
He has just like a little kid.
So yeah, just having a lot of fun out here today. It's just been amazing with Enzo in there in the store. That store is completely packed, and I don't know if you guys saw or not. If you were on, when he was going to strangers, not everybody, but he did a pretty good job. And you know that's really about it. You know, come on out and meet Enzo and Jazzy if you can. Otherwise, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. You guys are welcome to, you know, sit and watch what we're doing. There's a lot of people that are coming by that I have to go and talk to. And again, you know, gifts are great right now. What's your bird's name? This is Jazzy. He's an umbrella cockatoo. He's about 17 years old. The big red one is a green wing, and that is Enzo. And they're just friends. This is Enzo's account, but Jazzy's filling in for Enzo today. Any other questions or anything like that? Oh, thank you for a heart. That's so nice. And it's actually a perfect day out here. Jazzy was being a little stinker earlier. He actually bit twice, but there was a lot of people around him at that time. And given his history, that's not too bad. You know, can you guys even see us? I cannot see me at all in the thing.
So here's this.
Oh,
right
okay.
Here. I have it.
Yeah, if I'm out of the picture, just like, big heart times 2. That's awesome. Let's see. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you can see. Yeah, and he was locked up in a cage for about 8 years, given no toys. They literally just opened the doors and threw food and water at him. So the cage was absolutely, I mean, he wasn't even remotely salvageable. And he had no toys, and he had nothing but a concrete perch in his cage with the two food bowls. And you give a male umbrella cockatoo nothing to do, no toys or anything, and I'm probably going to get kicked off TikTok here, but all they do is masturbate onto the concrete perch. And what happened was he ended up getting a prolapsed vent because of all that. And so I had to, once I got him, I took him through 3 different surgeries, and he completely bonded to me because I had to give him all that love and attention, and I had to give him lots and lots and lots of medicine. We actually tried to get him adopted out to a different family, and it was going well for about 2 days, and they ended up relapsing, and his screams and everything was just tremendous. I mean, absolutely deafening. At this distance, if he screamed as loud as he could, he can pop my eardrums. But when I got him, he didn't have any feather that was longer than like half an inch. Even his tail feathers, his wing feathers, nothing. And you can see that he still overpreens some, but he also leaves some of his feathers alone now. And that's a huge accomplishment for this guy. So yeah, he's come a long ways. And there was actually 4 other macaws in that barn as well. And unfortunately, one of them passed recently here. But the other 3 are really well, all here in the Fort Lauderdale area. So it's kind of neat because they all see each other every once in a while when you're at the same store or something like that. And yeah, but Jazzy's a special bird just because of all that he went through. I really want to just give him, just the perfect life from here on out. And it's hard sometimes. You know, he's bitten me probably 5 times, really, really, really good. 2 times just in the past week and a half. And, you know, these are not domesticated, tame animals. And then when you throw in something that Jazzy has gone through in, to a rehabilitation type situation, he's scared of boxes. And I've had to stop by, and one time I was actually at Shelby's picking up stainless steel food rings because I was making some stands, and he saw the box, he got scared, and he bit me right in the chin right here because he got scared of the box. Then the very next day, I was here picking up some crickets for all my lizards and things, and crickets come in a box. And he was on my shoulder. He reached back and actually bit me in the back of the neck. So in a matter of 2 days, I got 2 Jazzy bites that were really big. And all you can do is go down to the ground with him, and you hug him. You tell him it's okay. You hide the box, and you wait until he settles down. But it's tough. Now I don't know if he would still have those same inclinations to bite people occasionally if he didn't go through what he did. But these umbrella cockatoos are the first of the parrots that should not be brought in. We don't understand them. We don't understand their behavior problems, their diet problems, how much cuddling they need. There's a lot of evidence that in the wild they probably live with their parents for about 2 years, and before they are fully weaned and fledged. So that's when they get all their cuddles in. So you have a breeder that sells the bird at 6 months old. Well, guess what? That's a year and a half of cuddles that this bird did not get. So it comes into someone's home, and what does it do? It wants to cuddle. And a cuddly cockatoo, like this right here, this is the the cuddling I'm talking about. I'm talking about underneath blankets, cuddling underneath, rubbing their underneath their wings, rubbing their back, stuff like that. Excessive cuddling, not just petting the back of the head. And so what happens is they get sexualized. They get turned on, their hormones go crazy, and then they turn into a bad bird because they're just hormonally mad and they don't understand what's really going on. That's what happens with cockatoos. And then the person that adopted or bought the bird wants to give cuddles because it's so cute. Oh, look, the bird will go underneath the blanket with me and give me cuddles. And that's, wonderful. And they feel great doing it, but then they're turning the bird into a monster. 5 years later, it has to be real. And that happens just far, far, far too often. Let's see, thank you. Oh yeah, the lives are great. Shelby really is just doing such an amazing job with Enzo. And when I go lives with her, it's almost 100. I think if it's not 100% of any proceeds or gifts go directly to my shelter, which is great because these guys cost a lot of money. And any gift you give will absolutely go to giving these guys enrichment, helping pay for their food, etc. Right now we have 21 birds, and then we have snakes, tarantulas. You've seen some of the lizards here. We have pairs of birds that are adoptable. We have handicapped birds that are adoptable, which really has to go to that special person because it takes about half an hour, 3 times a day just to feed the birds because you have to hand feed these guys, and that's what it'll be for their entire life just because they can't get the food and beak problems and stuff like that. So it's quite the chore, but it's also a lot of fun. I have 4 grays at home, and at night it's really awesome. I don't know if you and here's an age check for you if you remember the Waltons. And at night they'd be, "Good night, John Boy. Good night, Sue Ellen," or whatever the other names were. And that's the grays at my house at night. Smokey will go, "Good night, Olaf," and Olaf will go, Good night, Plato." I know the Waltons, yes. But that's what my grays do at night. They all tell each other good night. And then Olaf, for some reason, some of you guys might have met him. I've had Olaf on here. And Olaf, instead of saying Olaf, he says O. So he'll say like, "O's going to bed," or "Good night, O." And so he calls himself O instead of Olaf. So that's really cute. Awesome. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, Carla's waving goodbye, so I had to say goodbye to her. So nice of you to come out and say.
I got meat small.
Oh yeah, if you got grill, go get out of here.
Okay, see you soon.
Yeah, there's always something going on, and I have snakes, and these Euromastics are just a hoot. So I have one lizard room that's the hot lizards and one that's a normal lizard. Because the Euromastics, they have to have a basking spot of between 130 and 140 degrees. So I have to take advantage of that heat and spread some of that heat around some of the other tanks too. And all of a sudden, I don't have to heat the tanks next to them because the Euromastics have such a high temperature tank. Shelby's just here talking with some friends. Is there any other questions or anything? Otherwise, I think we're going to be done here in a few minutes. We just kind of wanted to show you all that's going on here today. And I know we're terrible. Shelby and I both told everybody we're going to be on at least once a week. And we really suck at this. But we're going to try to get better. We're going to try to be, I think, Thursdays at 4 and sometimes between 4 and 6. And we'll try to let you guys know more of the times and things. I did just make some stands for Enzo and my blue and gold named Ozzy. What are we doing this afternoon? Well, we are at Tropical Oasis Fish and Pets in West Fargo, North Dakota. It's right on 13th Avenue South and 9th Street East. And he's having a customer appreciation day, and he asked us to come and as a rescue and kind of showcase some of the animals that we have and then some of the animals that are up for adoption as well. So we kind of did a walkthrough of all his sales in here, and the place was packed inside. It was a lot of fun. And so strangers, stepped right up. And I think it was a big boon for me to have Enzo and encourage him to go to other people, instead of Shelby having Enzo and encourage him to go to other people. Because when he's on Shelby's shoulder, he's thinking, why would I want to get off this other, why would I want to get off my mom? This is the only person I want to be on. But I had him, and he was more willing to go to other people. And then at the same time, he would look for me for that reassurance. So when he was done with someone, he'd go right back to me. So it was really the perfect environment to give Enzo some experience going to other people, because he's really going to need that as he gets old. Now, granted, he's only 10 months old. I don't think he can spoil human babies, and I also don't really think you can spoil a 10-month-old Macaw. I think you need to give them all the love and attention they need, and as they get older, they'll become a little bit more independent and be willing. That's when you really need to start encouraging other people. I don't think you can spoil a bird too much as a baby. Just like what we would say if we had our own children. You can't really spoil them. Until you get to a certain point. Terrible twos, toddler age, yeah, you better have them be a little independent by then. But Shelby has done that with them, so he can play in his cage, and you're not rehoming the baby you're holding, are you? No, I am not. This one here, I'm actually under contract to take care of for the rest of his life. And the wind almost knocked you guys over. And this is Jazzy, and he's had a really, really rough life. And everybody that has tried to, I think he'd do a little bit different now, but like 4 years ago, everyone he tried to go to, he would just end up screaming and screaming and screaming. And they finally just approached me and said, if you can keep him from screaming like that, just take him. And so I did, and he's wonderful. Yeah, he's absolutely wonderful. But he's an umbrella cockatoo. He's absolutely, Jazzy's had a really rough life. And I can't believe even after that amount of time that, they're willing to give people a chance still, he's a real special bird. Yeah. His new thing is, what you doing? He's 17 years old, and he spent 12 years of that with his last owner, and 12 to 13, somewhere in there. And 8 of those years, he was locked up in a cage. And
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And so they're kind of like
I hope he's happy.
the baby.
Every once in a while, every probably 2 or 3 months for a while, Nick says, what you doing? Awesome. And he'll go through a bad stage where his vent pops out a little bit if he's really having to grunt to go to the bathroom. And so I try to keep soft foods, spraying down his pellets and things like that. It seems to be helping. He hasn't had an incident now for probably 3-4 months, which is amazing. Because unfortunately with a bird like this that has a lot of health issues, I have to look at quality of life. He is handsome. Yeah, I love him to pieces. But if he's not enjoying life, if he's only enjoying life 25% of the time, I have to look at that. Luckily right now he's completely turned around, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I don't think I have to worry about that anymore. For a while, it was about once a month where he was in so much pain, and a cockatoo screaming is one thing, just to be noisy or playing, but the noise he makes when he's in pain is unbearable. You absolutely want to, just curl up in a ball with him. But he doesn't want to be around people at that point. Birds have this way of, if they're sick, they'll hide from you. And it is the hardest part of owning any pet. But and this guy's only 17 years old, and I have to be, considering that. The way I look at it is, when I get a pet, whether it be an adopted or, I guess I don't purchase, but whenever I get a new bird that I'm going to consider mine versus up for adoption, I take a look at the 5 things that animal enjoys doing most. And if there comes a time where that bird animal cat, dog, snake, whatever it is only can't enjoy 4 of those things, then it's time to consider it. They have to be able to enjoy their life. And if you're just keeping an animal around to make yourself feel better, that's, and it sucks. Like you said, Ashley, it's the hardest thing in the world, and it is. It can be selfish. And I'm not gonna belittle anyone that can't make that decision. I've had to tell people like Jazzy. I told a good friend, and I said, if you can tell it's gotten to that point, make sure that I can see it, because I'm not going to be able to see it. It is a horrible decision, and I hope I don't have to make that with Jazzy, but I also won't. I can't let him suffer. And I don't think I am going to have to make this decision with him. He has, with that part, he has turned around so well, and I just could not be any happier. Yeah, isn't that right? Yeah. He's being shy. His other new thing, well, not so new. You guys have probably heard it before, but he says, "What's a bird to do?" And that's really simple.
Subscriber?
I have no idea.
I think
Elizabeth, are you a new subscriber? It says that you're a subscriber. Kate's asking me if you're new.
Yes, I don't remember.
Not being my thing, I have no idea. But if you are a new one, thank you. Oh, she is. Thank you. Went through that with my 16-year-old dog with kidney failure. Had to put him to sleep. Isn't that tough? It is. And, with dogs and cats, it happens much more frequent than with birds. And I think that's, it makes it easier with birds, because as long as they're well taken care of, that's not, going to happen very often where you have to make that life-ending decision because of being elderly. With cats and dogs, it can happen, many times in your life where you did everything in the world you could, but it's just because of their life expectancy. It was hard, but it was something he had to do, absolutely, for his well-being. Yep, and for yours too. Not to be in a selfish, but it is a. I just recently lost my brother from cancer, and not that I would much rather have him with us, but you almost feel selfish saying this, and this is a kind of growing thing for me here that I do. I actually have the internment today, but there's a sense of relief as well as missing somebody, and that's what I'm struggling with my brother. Like I said, we're actually in the internments today is right after this, and it's okay to have remorse, but have that feeling of.
Chris, we're just gonna go look at the car. We'll be right back.
Okay. Have that feeling of acceptance. Have that feeling of not. I don't even know the right word for it, but it's because there's so much work when your family's going through something like that, and it's even for me, just because my animals live with me 24/7. It's even more so. Luckily, right now, this is the only challenged bird that we have. I do have Baby. She aims to get medicine every once in a while because she likes regurgitating, but she just keeps it into her mouth and then she re-swallows it, which causes a problem because she gets some of it into her air sacs and she has to get on this one medication. Yes, Chris, I understand that. We will be thinking of you and saying a prayer for you today. Oh, thank you. Today we're going to try to have it be, because we had the funeral about 2.5 months ago. Yeah, about 2.5 months. And now we're having the interment where we're putting the ashes inside because he was cremated. And today's going to be the fun day, though. We're going to have the fun stories. We're going to be, Monty Python's Flying Circus theme is going to be playing because he was a real goofball, kind of like me. So we're going to have fun stories, goofy stories. None of us are dressing up in suits or anything like that. And afterwards, we're just going to a park that he liked, and we're just having hot dogs and burgers, and we're going to play games. And that's kind of what he was about. So, I think we're at a point that we all need that. So that's kind of, didn't mean to go on too far there, but obviously that's pressing on my mind. Thank you guys for listening. So that's Jazzy. So that's kind of what Jazzy went through. And this is probably the worst of the stories of the birds that I have. and you know, baby's another close, but not quite. And yeah. So let's see. Any other celebration of life? Absolutely. You know, and nothing's better than Monty Python's Flying Circus. We were all gonna sing that. Always look on the bright side of life. But have a great day. See you later. Thank you. But there's some swear words in there that my mother would not appreciate. But there's definitely he was a goofball, you know. We'll probably get out some coconuts and you know make some horse sounds as we trot across the park and stuff. So yeah, only 55 years old, died of small cell lung cancer, smoking, you know, so you know, it's like people with birds, and people. I see people all the time that are feeding their birds either sunflower seeds or peanuts, and they're like, "Oh, I've been doing that for 20, 25, 30 years, and it's not a problem yet." But it's the same thing with smoking. You know, sure you can smoke in 50 years. Wait till you're 70. Wait till your health declines a little bit, and then it's going to start being a problem, unless you're George Birds. And it's the same thing with birds. I tell people, sure that that bird can eat sunflower seeds for 30 years, but it takes about 35 years before those fatty tissues start growing around their liver. So if you have a bird that lives under 30 years, sure, give it sunflower seeds occasionally, because more than likely it's not going to live long enough because of its life expectancy for it to be a problem. You know what I mean? So in moderation, everything's good in moderation. But on these birds that can live 80 years, don't give it sunflower seeds, because sometimes in its 30s, sometime in its 30s, it's going to have problems with, baby has fatty liver, because she ate almost nothing but budgie seed and sunflower seeds for 33 years. And budgie seed is nothing but fat, and guess what? Sunflower seeds is nothing but fat. Now, if these birds were flying around good quality pellets, there's a lot of research now that it's really actually they're going to be changing pellets a lot, because if you have the wherewithal and if you can look at their dietary needs and make sure they're getting the right vitamins and minerals, a healthy chop, fresh fruits and vegetables is even so much better than a pellet. Now, not everybody can do that, and 95% are going to, and that's perfectly fine, because our pellet food that we buy for our parrots have come a long ways in the past 25 years. Birds on this wonderful channel, thank you for taking. Oh, good, I'm glad. And that's kind of my goal too. Is this is what can happen. He's being absolutely wonderful right now, but it's a ton of work. Everybody asks, they say, oh, I'd love to adopt a cockatoo. I'd love to get a cockatoo. I'm like, nope, don't do it. Cockatoos should have never been brought into captivity. We just don't understand enough about them. Jasmine's being really sweet here right now, so everyone looks at a bird and says, oh, look at the cuddles. But at night, he screams his head off. And you can't punish a bird, so you just have to try to ignore it. And his thing is that he was at a, lean-to on a barn for, 12 years, 13 years. And he could scream all he wanted, and no one cared. And then he had 4 of the macaws in there that could scream as well. So it was a screaming competition for, 12, 13 years. Yeah. And I know I was talking about something else and got sidetracked. I'm all over the place today, probably because of some of the things I have going on. It's a big day. These guys, it's a full-time job. I have, 13 of my own, and then, of course, the Shelch's birds as well. So we have about 21, 22 right now. I think we have a good lead on the Indian ringneck here and the pair of conures, getting them adopted out, which would be awesome. Cage space and making room for more, so that's always good. If you guys, in fact, if any of you guys are around Fargo Moorhead, and you're looking at a pair of conures, or if you have experience with a ringneck, you can definitely try to adopt this Indian ringneck. He came in very, 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 very mean. Yes, they do like to scream. And this one is an absolute monster of a bird. And Jack asked me how it's going with it, and I told him, well, the bird is only 75% mean now instead of 100%. So when I try to get him out, I only get bit 3 or 4 times instead of 10 or 12. And you know, it's kind of a joke, but there's a little bit of truth to it. So in order, the Indian ringneck has to be either adopted out. This little yellow ringneck, I don't know if you can see him on the table,
Hey, Chris.
yeah. Let's see, what was I saying? He's ringnecks are kind of jerks, and they really have to have a lot of attention. But I blame YouTube. There's a couple of videos of on YouTube where there's this green ringneck, and he's going around, gotta feed the babies, I love you babies, and goes over and gives his little babies kisses and things. And so everybody went out and went, oh, I gotta get a ringneck, I gotta get an Alexandrian ringneck, or the typical Indian ringneck. And people are finding out that they're not the greatest bird in the world. They don't really make good pets. You have to spend, daily, you have to spend hours and hours and hours with them until they get really nice, and then you can spend a little less. But they are a time sink. I think these guys are a time sink. No, I think the Indian ringnecks are probably even more so. Let's see. I think someone was asking. Oh, yeah, I had someone else asking about the little conures. Well, it is 1:09, so if you're watching, Kate, you can come help me end the live. Looks like I have. Looks like I'm losing these. It's really windy here now. Kate can help me end the live. It looks like I have some people that are looking at the conures, which would be great. They are such good little conures. If I didn't have 13 of my own, I would put these little two in a second. They're really, really super sweet. It is really windy here today. In fact, we had, at 8 o'clock this morning, we had a big tent set up. We were all going to be inside a big tent with air conditioning, and it's so windy that the whole tent started blowing all over the place, even though it had 180 pounds of sand on all the corners holding it down. It didn't matter.
Hi guys,
yeah,
we're
figure
back.
it's 1:10. I don't know if you want to talk.
Sure.
I need to.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
We can get going.
Here's Shelby for a while. I need to go help some people. So.
Yeah. Guys, so we are just going to go around and talk to more people, and I'm so appreciative of you guys being on here. Thank you for the 20,000 likes. And hi Ashley, I am going to try to go live a little more often. I've just been so busy trying to get settled back home. So he has the Indian ringneck, I think he told y'all, and there is a pair of conures here as well if anybody's in the area. So I miss seeing you guys too. I will go live more often. So y'all have a beautiful day. Yes, thank you, Elizabeth. We're so happy to have you. So we will see you guys later. Enzo says goodbye, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.